Set and
Are
ready
we
to go.
fully live?
We are fully live. I tweeted it.
Fully live. All right.
Thank you to everyone in the chat bearing with us. I've got my Izzy. All right, so we're gonna go off of what you were just saying, Andrew. Both greatest hits, Chris Redfield versus Wesker. I think are we gonna see a lot of Chris today? Maybe get a little more that trickle feed. What's going on with Chris?
You know how right? Like you went Chris just triple taps. He triple taps Mia in the face.
Yeah,
and
hard, triple taps.
Like, bro, that's a little overkill. Anyways, but
that's my wife.
And it's just the best part about that trailer was that was the end of that trailer, because you have no idea what's going on, and Chris just walks in. He's like, "I'm sorry," and just
sorry, bro.
Whoa,
just business.
Yeah, didn't we just spend last game saving her? After a year of being
killing
missing.
her.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You
had
the choice.
You did have the choice,
but that's not canon, I guess, because she has to die here for dramatic purposes. That kind of sucks. If you took
that does kind of suck.
This choice that the player had in the first game, which is it's whatever, relatively arbitrary in that game. It's dramatic effect, but then it's all right, well, actually, we have to kill her here. We have to fridge this woman in a different context.
Exactly. I mean, yeah.
Yes, that is.
I'm not a fridge fan, either. But
here, But
just because how invested you kind of got into her story about how she got to the Baker estate,
and you get to play as her. Arguably, Mia is a way more interesting character. In that game,
you play her at the end of the game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
the boat
that whole section.
As spoilers. I like to call it, Act 4. Spoilers. I mean, if you haven't played Resident Evil 7 by now, get it together.
Yeah, it's 4 years.
Yeah.
God damn, Devil May Cry 5 looks tasty as F.
Yeah, it does. Here, I'll switch over to the stream so people can watch. I have it muted right now, but I'll pull up the audio one.
I bought this game and I played maybe 5 hours of it. I should really go back. And that was the first Devil May Cry game I ever bought, so it's just one of those series. I have no history with Devil May Cry at all. It just looks really cool.
I've played 4, and I did not like that game.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
I think you and a lot of people.
No, but a lot of people like that game too, and it.
Yeah, it's not Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry.
I like that game, and a lot of people hate that game. But I remember here for it,
I think Jared Green was mentioning kind of I think back when I was asking questions, I can't remember if we were in a Twitter group or on Slack maybe, but I was asking questions about Devil May Cry because I think 5 was coming out in a few months or whatever at the time.
Yeah.
And I remember him being you do not have to play Devil May Cry, Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry. And I was I'm too interested now. So I how I am with lore videos, right? So I was Devil May Cry lore, bring it up. And I watched all of Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry, and it was just some of the dialogue. I was oof, boy, howdy.
But I don't know, they lean into it in a fun way in that game. I was here for it in the context of that game.
Yeah,
because it's just
it's just so ridiculous.
It's absurd. Yeah, it's terrible for the point of being terrible. And it's just fun because afterwards you get to beat up monsters.
Commit to the bit,
But I think all of Devil May Cry has some of that aspect. People just prefer the style approach of the canonical Dante and stuff, which I get.
Yeah,
I'm not begrudging anyone. I just didn't like Devil May Cry 4. I want to play 5 though, and I think if Brian Nobishin Jackson was here, my friend, my confidant, he would tell you to just play 5.
He'd tell you to just play 5. Yeah, I think I might have talked about it with him too, but there's more RE stuff. Sorry.
Yeah, but this is just trailers. I don't care.
Okay.
I wasn't sure. We got the timer down there. That's as soon as
pre-show.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Now let me ask you this. So they did kind of mention about God, I love Gothic castles.
Oh yeah, dude.
I will never step foot in one, but I love them.
I'd love to walk around one. Are you kidding me?
Because
if it's
my ass is gonna get capped. Yeah.
Sure.
Nope.
Sure.
But what was I gonna say? I was gonna ask you about what else do you think that we might see today? Because they did mention kind of like some more
surprises,
extra stuff. Yeah. So
surprises.
That's
why you and I are here. I think
I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
We will get official confirmation of Resident Evil 4 remake.
That's what everybody wants, right?
I mean, that's what the people want. And normally that's kind of what you want to do is give what the people want. But I don't know. I'm excited. I really hope it's something like that. I'm
excited, potentially at the idea of it, but like also nervous because like much like with a remake of any great game, it's like so much easier to also like fuck it up.
Yeah.
But I guess like I think you have two camps, right? You have the people that are like, well, don't change anything, just redo the controls and put it in RE Engine. And then you have the people that are like, well, I mean, if you're going to remake it, don't just port it, basically.
Yeah. And I mean, we saw that with RE2 remake, and I guess 3 to some extent too.
3, I think, had more of that. People, because that was in the camp of where they redid it, and people were like, well, I would have just preferred you to just remake it.
Yeah.
So you get a camp of like nobody's gonna be happy at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, we've talked about it before. 3 kind of felt like kind of like an add-on almost to like the whole multiplayer thing that they wanted to do, but I still enjoyed it, and I think that game was just kind of like another like cherry on top. If you played RE2, it was just kind of more of the same.
Yeah.
But you got to play as Jill, which was great, and then on top of that, like you could like dodge stuff and changed it up a little. It changed it up a little bit from RE2, which was nice.
I kind of thought of it as like a part 2 to Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, it's kind of like 2.5.
Yeah, it is like the other stuff going on at around that time, and with the other characters that you care about.
Yeah,
Chris, who I guess is like just hanging out in Europe, being a dude,
looking for Wesker by himself.
Looking for Wesker. Yeah, I don't know. I like. What if they just announced an RE6 remake, but they're changing everything about it? How would you feel about that?
I mean, I haven't played 6. I've asked you to play it, but you and Jacob Bryant were like, we can't do this anymore.
I had it on my console, like waiting for you to message me and be like, all right, tonight's tonight. But I knew you were just too afraid, and I get it.
It's because you've talked about it.
That game, it's terrible.
Yeah, playing it with with Jacob, and I was just like, man, this does not sound fun at all.
It's not.
This is like a game that just sounds like it just keeps going and it's just not fun.
It's
and I'm like,
kind of
really
like
want to do that?
You just rush to the door, like rush to the end, kind of game. It is like, I just want this to be over with. Please, fucking God, end it.
I really don't want to play a game like that because
why waste
it just
time now?
It's just like, why waste your time? I have so many other different things I could be playing or doing or whatever. But yeah,
I agree.
I mean, hey, if we want to skip it, we can skip it and just act like it's not really a thing. Because to be honest with you, like I've watched the lore video and I know what happens, and it is what it is. 5 was a good time. 5 was a really good time.
5's a great time. Everybody had fun with 5. I refuse to believe there are people that don't like 5.
Yeah, I mean, like the game ends with Chris, punching like a
boulder,
50,000-pound boulder. So like it just.
What more do you want?
It just makes sense. Like,
yeah,
like,
makes perfect sense.
There's a natural progression of this story.
He was a cop in Resident Evil 1, and he's a god in Resident Evil 5.
And
now he's a home wrecker and a woman murderer in Resident Evil 7 or 8. It's just they
were like, all right, we gotta bring him back down a little bit. Like,
do you think, like, because we were talking about Wesker, are they setting Chris up to be the new Wesker?
That'd be interesting.
We haven't considered that, but like, he rolls up in his turtleneck look, and triple taps Mia, fridging another female character, and this turtleneck Chris look could be Could be the Wesker Chris.
I feel
Chris Wesker.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like knowing what I know about Chris Redfield, I feel like it would just be
chat, we have to kill God again. It is a JRPG now. All of a sudden,
yeah. Man, every JRPG is like we're off to kill God.
No, it always starts like we're off to kill my dad, and then suddenly we're off to kill God. Like the two are kind of intertwined.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I feel like he is not the bad guy. I feel like there are things that are going on that we have no idea, and that he doesn't want to tell Ethan about because whatever. That's the game. Like we got to figure out what's going on. So. Does he still work for the BSAA? Possibly. Or at the end of 7, like that 7 DLC, and then like at the end of 7 too, wasn't he not working for the BSAA anymore? Because like BSAA,
he works for New Umbrella.
Yeah, that's what it was. New Umbrella. Oh my god.
Yeah, blue Umbrella as opposed to red Umbrella.
Like, why?
The guys that are dedicated to cleaning up their mess. Yeah. Supposedly.
I like it how they were like, we could give it a different name. We'll just stick with what people know, and we'll just change up the logo a little bit.
They're specifically dedicated to making up for what Umbrella did.
Yeah. That's what all these shadow organizations are doing. We're making up for what this other organization did.
The thing there is like if hot, weird new Chris is there with this weird new face, I
love his face.
He's very handsome.
Yeah.
He got younger again, I guess. Somehow he like absorbed someone, and he's supposed to be like 40, but he like looks like he's 26 again. Or like a rugged 32, maybe.
Yeah.
But you assume if he's there, then maybe the BSAA changed into this over time.
And maybe they give it like a different name this game, where it's not like, hey, we're New Umbrella. Like,
I assume the game opens with Chris rolling up and
absolutely.
Your wife. So like we have to assume either Umbrella has broken bad, or it's a different company for sure. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm like here for it, right? Like we're gonna go to Castletown in Lady Demiscrew's house and get stepped on by Tall Lady, like whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really care like what we need to do to get here, but like I do have a lot of questions right now.
Yeah,
like why is this happening? What's going on?
Yeah.
What is
the trailers have done a really great job at just being like
super vague about that.
Here are some of our players. Here's where you're gonna go, and Chris, triple tapped your wife in the head. Like I don't know. Like that's all the information we have.
Castletown could be like the first half of the game, right? And there could be like whole parts of the. I mean, there's going to be a secret lab, right? At some point, it's a game.
Absolutely. There's a secret lab underneath that thing.
I feel like a transition from castle to lab, and there's going to be some places in between, kind of like RE4. Yeah.
And there's just like there's like that scene in one of these trailers where he's just like kind of walking like through the woods, and it's like at night, and I'm like if that's the transition from one area to the next, like. That's someone's gonna have to play. Like I've been in the woods at night. It's scary. It's really, really scary. So it's like it's a video game. I know it's a video game. But I can do this. Like
Andrew, the woods are where God is, and we have to kill him or her.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. All right, we're a minute out. We're about to get started. I'll turn up the
45
the volume here. Any last, I guess, RE4, pray for RE4 remake.
Yeah, I mean, like that's just kind of that to me that would be the big surprise, just because it's not like official, but like there's been rumblings.
My hope is like RE5. This is my throw it out there. Halfway through, you get fucking murked, or not RE5, RE8, whichever one we're on. I'm getting all my numbers confused. Halfway through, Ethan Winters fucking murked, and then we play the rest of the game as Jill Valentine killing Chris Redfield the way it's supposed to be. The absolute only person with the right to kill Chris Redfield.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so true. Like, she is really the only person.
She's got to be in. If Chris is in 8, Jill's got to be in 8. That's my theory. Okay. I don't think they're going to show that because that's got to be like a game reveal.
No. The place is full of nothing but blood and death.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
Well, Ethan Winters.
What the hell was that?
Let's see what you're really made of, Ethan Winters.
Resident Evil Showcase.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the second Resident Evil Showcase. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, and I am so excited to be your guide through today's experience. We're going to hear from the Resident Evil
I don't
team
think
today,
so. I think I might be a
so much
little
new
bit
content
ahead
for
of you.
Another trailer, new gameplay, and more news.
Not
25th anniversary of the series,
there it is.
and some fun surprises that go
like
along
it got
with that.
desynced
So
for
stay
what-
tuned.
Brittany's talking
To
right
kick
now.
us
Yeah.
off, I have the honor of introducing Jun Takeuchi, the executive producer of the franchise.
Please don't die. We got to try to get her on this season.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I'm Jun Takeuchi, executive producer on Resident Evil. Due to your continued support, the
so cool
franchise
that
has
you
reached its 25th
Yeah.
anniversary. Thank you so much. 25 whole years, supported by so many of our fans. When I look back over the years and think about when we first started this project with Shinji Mikami, I never would have imagined that it would turn into such a long-lasting franchise.
Shinji Mikami's
Even now, I want
proteges
to
are
see
like
the series
scattered throughout
continue
all
to
the Japanese
succeed
video game
through your
industry. It's so
continued
fun.
support.
He's a
Now,
legend.
We prepared the latest
yeah.
trailer for our
He's up
upcoming
there.
title.
He's just
Resident
like more
Evil
soft-spoken
Village.
than like the
It's a game
Miyamotos and the
jam-packed full of
Kojimas. You know?
entertainment
You're
and
right,
horror,
yeah.
and it has a huge breadth of content.
I'm
So
so glad
brace
like someone like
yourselves when you play.
Sakurai, for example,
Well
has
then,
like an outlet
without
to
further
be
ado,
weird.
please enjoy.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He gets to start building his kind of brand.
Yeah.
World premiere. Everyone's doing world premieres now. It's the new thing. I guess this is going to be probably our new RE8 trailer.
Probably.
It
Yeah.
kind of
Midnight
teases at the
moon
beginning.
rises on black wings. We await the light at the end. In life and in death, glory to Mother Miranda.
Kind of funny, just went live. Congrats. Thank you for popping up. Oh, it's Umbrella Dude. This is what we saw in that very first trailer. Way back when.
When you're whining, we're almost there.
That's Troy Baker, right?
Rose.
I wasn't really listening.
Okay. Probably.
Probably.
If there are any survivors out there,
Is it a AAA video game? Yes.
to
It's
Louisa's
probably
house near the fields.
This May. That's next month,
Next
dude. Less than a
month.
month away. It's
Like-
like May 7th, right?
Like 3 weeks. This game's like 3 weeks away.
So hype.
No, they're coming.
You gotta play the demo so we can do a
What the hell was
demo
that?
Resident Evil Record
Yeah.
City Radio episode.
Stop
Yeah.
shouting. You'll draw the monsters.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
nope,
Run
don't
out
like
the
that.
tunnels.
What is going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
Yeah, well, Mother
You
Miranda is
escaped
doing
all
shit
those
right
alien
now.
Games, did you?
Oh.
Let's see how special you
Oh,
are.
Jesus. What a way to start this game. I'm glad they saved that so all the people out there
From your
could
entire
like chill
village?
for a
All
minute.
that's left?
Yeah.
We're gonna see
There
a lot
is
of
no
horny
one
tweets
left.
after this one, but
Yeah.
oh
Bust out with
Jesus!
this.
I guess this is like the whole first act of the
Lycans
game.
and
Also.
gentlemen,
Lycans.
we thank you for
Yeah.
waiting. And now let the games begin.
I think it's kind of presumptuous to assume Lycans can't be gentlemen. Though.
Sorry,
Yeah.
There's been ripped in half. Tomorrow we'll all be dead.
No, let me go!
This game is so great.
Chris?
Oh,
What the
I
hell?
don't like water monsters.
Well, nope, don't like that.
Ethan
Chris.
Winters.
Mr. Winter. Ethan Winters.
Poor Ethan.
Trying to make Ethan more of a character. It feels.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Damn, that was a big tease.
Get off of me!
Stay the fuck down! I gotta say, I'm surprised you made it this far. It'd be a shame if something happened to you now.
You killed Mia. Now do me and finish the job.
God, I love Chris.
We did get a little more Chris tease. I love it.
I pre-ordered, by the way.
Yeah, I should have. I'm trying to like buy games ahead of time just so that way I'm kind of set for. I did that with Pokemon Snap too.
There is so much to break down there. I know we cannot wait to find out what Chris's involvement is. Now, in the last showcase, we promised that another demo was coming this spring. Something tells me it won't involve casual tea time with Lady Dimitrescu, but I don't think the internet would mind that.
Dimitrescu.
Let's pass it to Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, to tell us more about that upcoming gameplay.
Yeah.
Kanda-san, thank you so much for joining us again today.
Just a rampant horniness. We're all trying to fuck this big lady.
This internet, man. Internet, man.
Thank you for the introduction, Brittany.
Mike did point out it
Hi,
is
everyone.
the season for World.
I'm Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village.
It's almost summer.
Resident Evil Village has been created with the concept of a beautiful yet terrifying village in mind. And we have poured our passion into creating this experience for our fans. Of course, it also has the combat, resource management, and horror elements you expect from Resident Evil. We've also made sure there's plenty of gameplay content as well. In the previous showcase,
there's plenty of gameplay content as well. It's going to be a long game. I'm feeling like it's probably going to be like...
Well, I'm happy to announce that the next demo experience will be available on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Steam, and Stadia.
Ooh.
In lieu of the game
excited for
event
that Digital
we
Foundry breakdown. Which one looks better?
Oh,
absolutely. A special day where you can experience Resident Evil Village. Here are the details on when it needs to be available.
Ooh.
Wow, that's cool.
For 60 minutes. That's cool.
May 1st.
You'll have a total of 60 minutes to explore both the village and castle areas.
Okay. So it is like, it's not the beginning.
You're free to spend 1 full hour for both stages.
Oh,
or
so 2 hours.
Which one you want to play. It's up to you where you spend your survival horror experience.
I think you get to pick one or the other. I don't think you get to do both.
Also get early access as well. We've titled it 8 Hours in Village.
Whoa.
We have the details for you here.
PlayStation Early Access. So you get to play the first 8 hours of the game.
In honor of Resident Evil Village being the 8th major installment of the franchise, you will have an 8-hour window to try out the demo for 30 minutes.
Got it.
PlayStation players will have early access to the
8-hour window to play a 30-minute demo.
I was like, you're going to let me play this for 8 hours?
For the early access players, feel free to also stream and share your playthrough to the world.
Oh yeah, they're leaning into it.
We hope that with your help, we will be able to show off the demo to everyone. And for the multiple platform demo, we hope that all players from all over the world will be able to
I don't want to play a whole hour of this game before I play it, you know what I mean?
Finally, players will be able to pre-load the demo ahead of time. PlayStation 5
I get
and
this is cool for
owners
folks
are able
that
to pre-download the demo starting
plenty
today.
of them out there.
Oh, cool. I'll probably just do it just in case.
Please
I'll probably play a little bit of
it. For more details.
Just maybe not the whole hour.
We hope you enjoy this upcoming sneak peek at the next generation.
And a lot of people were upset that the last demo was not available for old systems, so this is good.
Oh yeah.
I'm so torn where to spend my time. Do I spend it in the village or the castle?
Castle.
Let us know what your plan is. But in the meantime,
I'd probably do the village.
Another surprise in store.
Save the castle.
I know, but
let's see if we can get director Mori Masasato to tell us what he knows.
I wonder how much they pay the person that makes like the transition packages for these streams.
Hi everyone, I'm Director Mori Masasato.
I hope a lot.
I'd like
Probably
to take
not
this
though.
Opportunity to tell you all about the much requested extra game mode included with Resident Evil Village.
Oh shit!
The Mercenaries. For those of you hearing about it for the first time,
Michael Huber is stoked right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's best known for high-speed arcade-style action, where you have to reach the goal within a certain time.
Feels like the
of course,
8, which is going to be like a little bit more action-heavy, is a good fit.
So let's dive into some of the additions we've made. Welcome.
I love this chubby shopkeeper.
The first change is that we've added a shop.
Yeah, the Duke.
In this version of the Mercenaries, you can
Just wanna
access
pat
the
his
Duke's
head.
Emporium between areas. You're free to purchase new weapons with the money.
He's very friendly, but I'm sure there's a
terrible story there.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Weapons modifications, and we'll do. Thank you for your patronage.
I love it.
A little chuckle.
I wonder. Oh man, if this was like 2-player, that'd be so sick.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Maybe they're saving that.
Yeah.
I would get it on PlayStation for that. We could fucking get the high score, man.
You'll have to consider which weapons you'll take into each stage.
I don't
and how
remember
you'll
if
customize them. With a large arsenal of
had
options to work with,
multiplayer
it's up to the player
before.
to figure out what strategy works best for them.
But that could also easily be a thing that they patch into.
Yeah.
Abilities. Oh my god, it's like Halo.
Another change is the addition of abilities.
Drop a force field.
Drop a shield, yeah.
Increase the damage of handguns.
Or it's like kind of like Call of Duty Zombies.
Or increase your movement.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking the same thing.
They can also make your guard stronger, each increasing the player's capabilities.
God.
Acquire new abilities to employ your own strategies as you fight your way through each stage.
Corpse Combuster.
Ooh.
That's fun. It's like some Enter the Gungeon shit. Corpses blow up when you kill them.
The
Yeah.
Mercenaries in Resident Evil Village is a rich gameplay experience full of surprises, with special rewards for those who persevere. If you're looking for an additional challenge, we hope you're excited for this extra mode that's included with the main game. It's a challenging and rewarding bonus mode packed with content, so we hope everyone is looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching.
The Mercenaries. That one was for Huber.
If you haven't already heard, Resident Evil has reached an impressive milestone. On March 22nd, the franchise celebrated its 25th anniversary. And like so many of you, I've been a fan since practically day one. Together, we've watched the franchise evolve from a series of survival horror games to a big umbrella of video games, movies, toys, board games, and more. Resident Evil RE-verse is just one of the many ways Capcom is celebrating that anniversary. Lots of you probably tried the open beta earlier this month, but don't forget, Resident Evil RE-verse will be available for free to anyone who purchases Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, that's right.
The franchise has also inspired change and evolution in the video game industry as a whole. Let's hear from some industry powerhouses here to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Resident Evil franchise.
It's gonna be interesting. Who you call for this?
I'd like to congratulate the
Oh shit, Mark Cerny.
25th anniversary.
I guess all your
25
PlayStation
years
buddies,
is a long time.
because Resident
It's been
Evil
a
sold
true
out to
pleasure
PlayStation,
watching
just like
Capcom
everybody else.
Embrace new technologies and find new ways to advance storytelling.
I gotta burn this spicy tape somewhere.
They say the Gamer Wars are dead, but that's just not true.
I can't wait to see what Resident
Look at this fucker's face. You know the Gamer Wars are alive in Cerny's heart. I'm just kidding, Mark Cerny. You're very nice. Yeah, see, it's all your PlayStation buddies. Everybody loves Shuhei.
Yeah, like who doesn't like Shuhei?
Plus, he gets to talk Japanese. In this one. They're like,
Yeah.
it's a Japanese thing. We never get to hear him talk Japanese. He hasn't appeared in anything in like forever too. So this is cool.
He's just enjoying life.
Yeah, he likes those spooky games.
Yeah.
Oh, the art director of Naughty Dog.
I wanted to first congratulate all of the developers for 25 years of amazing Resident Evil titles. I hope that
Mike
no
said,
matter
Knack is coming
what
to
game you
Resident
touch
Evil.
or what part of
In
the game
Reverse,
you're
you can play as
responsible for,
Knack.
You've brought inspiration.
Can you imagine?
to
Could you
so
imagine?
many people over the years, myself included.
You know people
Thanks so
just
much,
buy that
guys.
game, even if they weren't Resident Evil fans. For
Well,
the
all the
meme.
Sony ponies would
Hello,
come out.
my name is
Yeah.
Sean Reddy, and I am the
Media
studio
Molecule.
director
Wow, a
at
lot of.
Media
This is literally
I
all
wanted to
PlayStation
start out by
people.
saying huge
Yeah.
congrats to everybody who's ever
Is this
worked
how
on the
Sony
Resident
announces
Evil
that they're
Bunch
buying
of
Capcom?
sellouts.
Day one, with your
Sony's like, we
incredible
bought, and we
franchise.
also bought
I hope you're
Capcom.
super proud of yourselves.
Yo, that'd be
and,
sick.
You know, really
That'll
enjoying
probably
kind of
happen.
seeing, well, you know,
After
seeing how
fucking
your
Microsoft bought
beloved
Bethesda,
franchise
they were
has
like,
sort of
oh, this means
developed
war.
over these last 25
Yeah.
years. It's awesome. So huge congratulations to all of you.
Capcom's been on a good roll for the last few years.
Yeah, they're
so.
making money.
Oh.
Is this the
So
Netflix show?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Hiroyuki Kobayashi.
Apparently
producer on
Google
live
Chrome has
action
like a
and anime
Netflix watching
entertainment
party.
for Resident Evil.
Yeah, I have it installed.
This year
So
marks
we
the
could use that.
25th anniversary
Oh,
of the
absolutely.
series.
I've never used it.
Having
before,
worked as a
but
programmer
we'll
on the
figure it out.
first title, and
Yeah, it's
as a
super
producer on
easy.
several titles over the years, it's amazing to see
Like
how
one
far
person
the
chooses
franchise
something
has
and then
come.
it syncs it all up for
It's
you.
a brand name that you
Cool.
hear even in the movie business, and it's thanks to the love and support from the fans. To all of you, thank you so much. Now, we have something new to show you today from one of our latest projects.
Oh.
Please sit back and enjoy.
I wonder if they're gonna show like a 30-second
You
teaser
said
trailer
I'm
for the
sure
movie.
a number of you have been looking forward to, so it's got to be RE4.
Never gotten clearance to land that fast before. You must be special.
It's Leon. Oh my god.
Dude, he's going to the White House.
Claire?
President Evil.
Take a look at something. A little boy drew them. I can't get anyone to go on record. Doesn't that look a lot like Raccoon City?
No.
Dude, it's
gotta
gonna
go.
be Spain.
Don't do anything stupid.
Hey, Leon,
If that guy.
that outfit doesn't suit you.
Oh no.
Netflix original anime series. Oh, this is just the new series.
Die Hard in the White House? That'd be sick.
Dude,
Die Hard
hell
Resident Evil?
yes.
I'm so down for that.
Probably Hostile gets a headshot.
Oh.
Dude, more Leon and Claire. I'm just here for that. President Evil.
Oh wow. Oh, July. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What did you think?
Summer
I'm happy
vibes.
we're finally able to share the latest trailer for Resident Evil Infinite Darkness with you today.
I'd like to think the Secret Service would be like, "Sir, you're not allowed in here with that haircut."
Yeah, dude, who are you? 2007 called and they want their hairstyle
is
back.
happening in the White House, and the president is none other than the father of Ashley Graham from Resident Evil 4. He's just
We
one
know.
of the many
That's
characters
canon,
that we'll
right?
be
Of
introducing along
course.
the way. So
That's
please stay
cool.
tuned.
Die Hard in the
Resident
White
Evil
House. I
Infinite
love that.
Darkness will
It's
be
kinda like a
airing on
prequel to
Netflix
RE4 too.
worldwide in July
Yeah.
2021. And I have one more announcement for you related
A
to
reboot
the
of the
live-action
Resident
reboot
Evil
of
live
Resident
action
Evil.
movie.
Filming in Toronto has wrapped up, and we're in the
Oh,
middle
that's
of
right. This
creating
is
the
a known
creatures
thing.
in CGI.
Yeah.
So please stay tuned for
I
more
didn't know it was a
information,
reboot, though.
including the release date. Until next time, thank you for
Comes out in
watching.
September.
That I'm less hopeful.
Yeah.
I'll throw my heart at an animated series, but Jesus,
Just Dead by Daylight.
it's got those vibes certainly.
Oh yeah, it's Dead by Daylight.
New chapter.
Cool.
Umbrella John.
Hi. On behalf of everybody here at Behavior, congratulations.
Have you ever played Dead by
25
Daylight?
years of
Nope.
horror. Over the
Is it
years, our very own
It's-
4v1
it's fun.
multiplayer action game, Dead by Daylight, has become
You really
the Hall
sold
of
me with
Fame
that,
for
Andrew. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Totally
Excited to
convinced.
say
I mean,
Resident Evil will soon
it's
be
just,
joining our universe.
it's 4 people running around
Tune
and
in
someone
to our
chasing
5th
them.
anniversary
Like,
broadcast on May the 25th.
but it's fun and
Full
everyone gets like
review
attributes
of
and
the
stuff like
Resident
that.
Evil
And
chapter coming to DVD this June.
Yeah.
But in the
know.
meantime, if you're up
Yeah.
for it,
I'd probably,
I
you know,
suggest
have a
get some
good time
practice
for a
in
couple of
before the
matches
chapter
with
comes
friends,
into the
but
fog.
yeah, it's
Because,
definitely
look,
you gotta
you
play
have
with
two
some people.
choices here.
yeah, a
Kill
posse has
or
never
be
hit me
killed.
up and been like, "Y'all,
It's your
let's
call.
play Dead by Daylight." And I think
Yeah.
I would. It also seems like you have to have like purchase a bunch of additional things to have.
Well,
like, really
we're
fun
not
time.
quite finished yet.
Um,
Here's one more
One more
announcement
announcement.
that's taking Resident Evil to a brand new point of view. Let's take a look.
Brand new point of view, a third-person point of view, one might say. Oh shit, VR. That's, I mean, it's not really new
Hi,
for Resident Evil.
I'm Mike Morishita, executive producer at Facebook. Resident Evil,
RE7
the
has
franchise
VR,
that changed the
okay.
way we think about video games, is still going strong after 25 years. Congratulations, Capcom, on this incredible milestone. Now let's
Oh my god,
rewind
it's
for a moment.
RE4 in
I remember
VR.
when Resident Evil 4 launched in 2005. It was amazing, brilliant. Nobody had ever seen a game like it before.
That's exactly what everyone
And it
wanted.
remains at the pinnacle of the survival horror genre. In the 16 years since the launch of Resident Evil 4, the gaming industry has evolved, and new ways to play have entered the market. And we've
Yep,
been
this is
eager
it,
to
dude.
explore how Resident Evil 4 could be enhanced for a modern audience.
I'm Mike Verdew, VP of Content at Facebook Reality Labs. I'm excited to announce that Capcom, Oculus Studios, and Armature Studio are partnering to bring Resident Evil 4 to Quest 2. We're thrilled about this game. We can't wait for you to experience the world of Resident Evil in a new medium. It's immersive.
You actually have to type out everything that happened.
And bring new richness and depth.
So there was this guy.
He
was like, "What are you buying?"
You'll be able to step inside the game for the first time. Tune in to the Oculus Gaming Showcase next week, April 21st, for more details.
This is what you wanted, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
This is what you wanted, right?
How we brought this
That's what I wanted.
this new
This is what everybody wanted.
And you can check out some additional gameplay.
Aren't you happy?
Screen cap this, because
Somebody clip Andrew's reaction.
this ain't it. I mean, yeah, I want this, but I ain't buying an Oculus, and I ain't ever getting Facebook ever again. So that's a no bueno for me.
Yeah, but everybody loves Facebook, Andrew.
Yeah.
And that's it for our showcase. Let's recap the exciting news from today's event. Resident Evil Village releases on May 7th, and a demo experience will be available for a limited
When
time
did the demo
each
come
week
out?
leading up to the game's
Oh,
launch.
each week.
PlayStation owners can pre-download the demo starting today. The Mercenaries mode was also announced with a first look at gameplay. This fan favorite will be included with the game. And finally, to celebrate 25 years of the franchise, we have Resident Evil Infinite Darkness coming to Netflix, and new upcoming collaborations with partners outside of Capcom. Thanks again for spending some time with us today for another exciting showcase. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, and it's been an honor being here with you again and hosting this event. Have a great day.
Oh, I was like, one more thing.
Please, one more thing. Thank you, Brittany.
Bye-bye.
I already forgot how to say
Another
it.
time.
I love that she's got a duck to go down into doors.
Bye, Moth Lady.
Bye, Vamp Lady. I love you. All right, I'll cut back to us. Oh, that's notes. Don't want to open notes. So how you feeling?
Pretty good. I mean, like,
final announcement aside.
Yeah, I mean, like, aside of that, like, everything I saw was cool. I mean, yes, I'm excited for RE8. Like, you know, we've already talked about that, but I guess I do kind of appreciate them trying to make Resident Evil into kind of like a more community-based like franchise. Sure. Like, at least the thought of them trying to do that is kind of nice. You know, we didn't play
developers and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't play Resistance like at all, and I just don't think anyone else really wanted to play it either. And so with this RE-verse, I don't know if maybe that's just them still trying to push the same thing, or they're just trying another thing, or
multiplayer has kind of like had a weird background in Resident Evil for a while. Like there have been mercenary multiplayer games. There were like Operation Raccoon City is a really terrible co-op game.
Yeah.
Like they've definitely tried to have a multiplayer hit for a long time. I just feel like maybe they're not going to give up. And at the very least, it's never at the detriment, at least right now, to like the mainstays of the franchise.
Yeah.
And they get that, right? It's always like, well, you know, we're going to give this to you for free, so just try it out. Which is the case with Reverse. I don't know. I like how Reverse looks. Like, I like the style of it.
Yeah, I like cell shaded things, and
I just like don't
kind
care.
of like comic booky.
I don't care for like a deathmatch game really at all right now. You know,
no. Arena stuff doesn't really appeal to me anymore.
Yeah, and you know, it's that's such a weird thing because like that's the era that Resident Evil comes from. You know.
Yeah.
That old school era. So it's weird that they're still trying to capture it. I don't think you could do. I mean, maybe you could do a Resident Evil Battle Royale type thing, but like.
Yeah. Like, I'm okay with it. You know, I'm okay with them trying different things, and I do like the idea of them kind of adding in that extra mode for RE Village, where it's like it's just mercenaries, right? Like it's just like get your high score, and like that'll be fun because you know maybe there's like cross, probably not, but like I was gonna say if you get it on Xbox and I get it on PlayStation 5, then maybe we can like go against each other's scores or something like that.
Like
maybe there's some
cross-platform leaderboards,
something like that. But or maybe they do eventually like add in like, oh, two people can play, Mercenaries at the same time. Kind of try to maybe lean into that more, because I feel like Resident Evil to me works better if you want to have multiplayer. It works better to just have it as a co-op experience.
Yeah,
like having this arena shooter stuff and what Resistance did. Resistance, I would rather have them try to actually lean into that idea more and try to refine it more than RE-verse, where it's everyone running around and shooting each other.
Yeah, that was a more unique take on multiplayer at the very least.
Yeah, I mean it was like Friday the 13th. Yeah,
asymmetrical multiplayer is always like, I think, a tough sell. It's not really ever been popular in a big way. But I think there's still ideas there.
Yeah, I mean they're just trying stuff, and it's for free. Like it's just free, so it's not you don't really have to pay for it. I mean, like we've talked about it, and I mentioned it at the beginning of the show, where RE3 kind of felt like Resistance was the main package, and you were kind of just getting Resident Evil 2.5 kind of added on there. But like I said, it is free, so why not just try it, I guess. But
yeah,
I don't know.
That's
just humor them.
That's Capcom's approach,
Yeah.
But man, RE8 just looks great. Everything
looks
about
really
it
great.
Looks great.
Yeah.
I want to hang out in all those environments forever.
Yeah.
I want to know all the mysteries. I want to know what's going on. We kind of got an idea of how it's going to start. With Ethan kind of getting captured when he comes to this area, and then sneaking through underground mines that look super spooky, and escaping the castle into the village and meeting with refugees, and then they all die in a fire, I guess.
So I kind of have, based on the information that was presented, and kind of how that trailer opened up, and it kind of pans, and you got European mountains everywhere. You pan down and it's almost like this crypt or whatever.
Yeah.
And it has the Umbrella logo on it. I don't want to say like a theory, but I guess I can call it a theory if you want or whatever.
Yeah,
a game theory. But what if Umbrella is like kind of like the Templars, from Assassin's Creed? What if they're like the Templars and like they've always been around?
They've always been here.
Yeah, I mean,
and Lady Dimitru is like a umbrella person from like 300 years ago that's still alive.
Yeah, or something. I mean, like it's very cliche. Like we've already done something like that before, but I do kind of like that idea, and it just kind of works with Resident Evil. But because the crypt thing kind of seemed like, oh, all these Lycans are being released, kind of like that's the kind of vibe I got was. We're releasing all these Lycans or whatever they are, these creatures, and
I kind of maybe there's like an old, in a similar way to like what Resident Evil 5 did in Africa, like there is like an old Umbrella secret there. Where like maybe it's not the flower that became the T-virus or whatever, but instead it is maybe it's Wesker's grave.
Something.
The real Wesker, the true Wesker, not any of his clones.
Like Wesker from like 500 years ago, and they've just like kept him alive or something like that.
Wesker ancestor, which weirdly rhymes.
That'd be weird. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to speculate too much on the story, really, to be honest with you, because we don't really know a lot. Like, we kind of know the setup, and
they're
that's
giving
really
us
all.
Crumbs, very intense.
Yeah, that's really all that I want. And so, when that demo comes out, I don't even know if I'll play it, but I'll probably. Because, I mean, it's like pick and choose. A lot of that information was really confusing because they were like,
it was a lot.
You can play 30 minutes here, but you can play it. You can pick and choose on a later date to spend an hour in the village or spend an hour in the castle.
Yeah.
So I didn't really understand. Is this like?
And there's like a PlayStation exclusive one.
Yeah.
And available for all platforms. And like multiple days that you can play the demo on. Either way, like, for people that want to get a bunch of RE8 in before RE8 is out, that's there. Yeah. I might dabble a little bit in it, but now I'm at the point where I just want to like sit down and lose myself to that game.
Absolutely. And
it's so close,
Yeah. Resident Evil has always been one of those franchises where, same with like Last of Us, where I'm exploring everything. Like I will literally explore every nook and cranny. Yeah, and so it's almost overwhelming, but it also like actually really helps my OCD because like I'm very OCD, and I'm like, okay, I have to make sure I checked this dresser and like this cupboard and like all of this, and I'm not moving on to the next area until I do so. But it feels rewarding because you know that you've checked everything.
I do it until it gets too spooky and I have to run away.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I played Resident Evil 7. It was like, I'm going to run through here and grab this and that, and then just kind of like keep going. And like the mom's like chasing me or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. And, you know, I might play the demo, I might not, but either way, like this game is 3 weeks away and I'm super excited for it. And we're going to have the full experience right there. You know, I won't have to play at certain times or pick and choose or whatever. I just play the whole thing. So I have a feeling this game is going to be long.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm feeling like it's going to be 20 hours plus. So
man, that's a long Resident Evil game. Like, yeah.
Which
like even
6 is really the only game that was ever that long. And that is like too much of a bad thing. But I think if there is progression and there's like variety to the areas and stuff, and like honestly, if they're of the quality that like I saw in the demo and that they've shown, like it'll fly by, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's collectibles. I'm sure there's
a lot of bad boss fights, but you know.
Yeah, trinkets and like little pieces of information like dossiers. I don't even know. I don't know that word. Yeah. There it is. Thank you. But like having like all that extra information about like characters that are in the world is always fun to find. You know what I mean? Because there's only so much time you can kind of have that exposition. So to kind of get that information through like collectibles and things like that is always fun. Like it's such a video gamey thing, but like it's still fun. You know what I mean? Like just finding stuff is fun.
It's potentially a very dense world to explore, and that's exciting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, Andrew, you and I are going to definitely be talking about Resident Evil in the future. Look for your podcast feeds for Raccoon City Radio.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do there. But Raccoon City Radio will probably...
Yeah, we could always do it as like just on YouTube, you know, something like that.
Or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that'll be coming out.
Resident Evil 8. We'll probably do maybe like a little week before and then just kind of break the game into parts. As we are ought to do.
Yeah, we'll probably do like a May 1st. So put something out like the first week of May or something like that, or like the week before the first week of May. But yeah, that I don't know. I'm excited. It's almost here. Yeah, it's almost here.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We're close. More Resident Evil. We are finally continuing forward. Resident Evil 8.
And man, they haven't missed. You know what I mean? It's like 2017, 2019, 2020, 2021. It's like, man, that's just y'all are feeding us. Like we appreciate we appreciate it.
We eating out here.
We eating good.
We're gonna be back later tonight for another stream at 8:30 Eastern time. We're gonna be playing some Risk of Rain 2, and we will, as always, for all our streams for the rest of April, be donate or raising money for the Transgender Legal Defense Fund, which we'll talk about later tonight. But you can always hit !donate in the chat if you want to get that donation link. But thanks for hanging out, Andrew.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thanks for watching along, everybody, or watching the archive video. We love you. Bye.
Bye.